What is going on, you guys? My name is Rage and we are back today with another video guide and playthrough for you all. Very excited to show you guys the gameplay today. In today's video, we're going to show you the gameplay for the next part of Doom Chapter 3. It's going to be the infamous Note 7. I got a lot of insight and advice from Az. I'm going to put his link to his channel in the description below, but I did follow his team roster just because he was able to beat it a lot quicker than me, and I built my team around that. So let's dive in, you guys. In case you haven't forgotten to, Doom Chapter 3-7, this is a one where it really escalates in difficulty, and a lot of people have had a hard time because they haven't been able to figure out, what kind of team roster. And, a shout out to Az, right? He figured it out, and such a great synergy. So, fortunately, I was able to do the lower team power than him, but otherwise, I wouldn't have known what to build. So, first and foremost, you guys, we have Shuri here with tier 13. Originally, I was planning to bring her to Dark Dimension 3. That's why I have her built up, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be utilizing her, to be honest. But for this Chapter 3, she is definitely useful because she provides the defense up, the energy, and in addition, healing as well. So, as you can see here, 56k with the 4 red star here. And for her ISO 8, I do have a level 3 healer just to provide additional healing and sustain. Next, you guys, I have Rescue here at tier 11, 53k in power with the 4 red, and similar to Shuri before her, she's going to also have a level 3 ISO 8 healer just to provide that healing sustainability. No T4s on her abilities, and the reason we're bringing on Rescue is because for these nodes, especially with us being faced with negative conditions, Rescue provides a barrier. And in addition, she's one of the only few characters that were allowed that can actually cleanse, so that's why it's really important to have her. Next, Falcon at 51k here. As you can see, I fortunately got him with the 5 red. No T4s on his abilities, and for his ISO 8, we're going to increase his critical hit damage with the level 3 Raider here. Additionally, that level 2 also gives him an extra boost in health. Next, we're going to utilize some extra DPS, synergizing with the power armor here, War Machine. 50k here with the 5 red, no T4s on his abilities, and similar to Falcon, I also do have him with the level 3 Raider, just because him and Falcon are going to be doing a lot of the AoE damage, especially with what they bring. Falcon's going to provide speed up and damage, but War Machine's really going to be really dispersing that damage when the opportunity presents to us. Next, last but not least, you guys, the core to our team that's going to keep us alive, and this is probably the secret behind how someone can actually unlock this with a lower power team. It's giving me Ironheart here at 49k. Unfortunately, I don't have her built up. It took a little bit of time to build these guys up, as you can see, but I did get her with the 4 red, so I'm very happy to have her. As you can see, consistent with both Shuri as well as Rescue. She's got the level 3 ISO 8 healer to provide additional protection and healing for active. And last but not least, she is one of the few characters here I did actually T4 here, because these are really essential in terms of being able to provide extra benefits to our team. First and foremost, Heartbreaker Ultimate provides defense down for 2 turns. Absolutely huge for us, especially when we're facing up these enemies that are 20-30k higher than our team. Next, the Prodigy passive. On spawn, not only does she provide a defense up to her power armor for 2 turns, additionally, because I T4'd her, everyone else actually gains an additional 5% max health, 10% resistance to self and tech allies, and additionally, additional armor to everyone else. So really, when she's active and on the team, she's really providing a lot of innate bonuses to our team. So that's what we're going to be utilizing here. In total here, that is about a 260k team. So let's dive right into the gameplay.
As you can see here, with my placement, I did put Rescue and Ironheart to the left. In the middle, Shuri, separated by our damage dealers, both being Falcon as well as War Machine. So starting off, you guys, is extremely important. I think a lot of newer players are going to get this incorrect, but what you want to do in the very first turn is you actually want to stop Luke Cage here. So what I'm going to have to do is don't activate Shuri's special just yet. Wait for her second turn, because thanks to the power armor, all these guys get defense up thanks to Ironheart. So what we want to do is we want to use Ironheart's special here to ability block Luke Cage, so then he can't apply his defense up. And then we're going to go ahead and utilize our power armor combination here. So what I'm going to do is first use the basic to try and attempt offense down on Killmonger. Unfortunately, didn't work, but we'll use Falcon speed up to give everyone extra boost in speed. And like I said, the RNG is going to play a factor, because if they wipe out anybody before we start that combo, it's not going to work. And that combo, what I'm referring to, is Rescue's ultimate, followed by Ironheart's ultimate, followed by both War Machine and Falcon's ultimate. It's just the wombo combo here for applying defense down, offense up on our team. And as you can see here, War Machine activates his ultimate, dishing an immense amount of damage here, and we'll finish him off with Falcon here. So it has to be done in that order, you guys. So Rescue, Ironheart, War Machine, Falcon. And as you can see, that does spawn the next wave here with their Shuri, as well as an Iron Fist, as well as Psylocke. We're going to go ahead now. We're going to finish off Killmonger. We want to do this fast just because of these guys doing immense amount of damage, and we don't want to keep them alive longer than we should. With the second go ahead with Ironheart, we go ahead. We can use a special block on Iron Fist here just to stop him from, being able to use his ultimate, do some insane amount of damage on us, especially with our team being squishier. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead now, because of that first wave being wiped, finish off Killmonger from that previous first wave. And then again, the reason why I love bringing on Shuri in this is because she just has that heal and she can really supplement the team. And it's really important not to use her special in the very first turn, just because you can go ahead and use it later just to be able to keep that continuity going forward, especially with the power armor guys gaining the defense up already when they start the battle. So once again now, again, the key is actually just having Rescue using her special, applying that barrier just to really help us cushion that damage, right? And then again, Shuri is definitely a nuisance for us to take down, but it's important to take down Killmonger because he just does so much damage to our team. Same with Iron Fist. But unfortunately, Luke Cage is in the way here. So we'll go ahead now, activate our offense up once again. Unfortunately, at this timing, I don't actually have Rescue's ultimate. Ironheart's ultimate this time. When we have to go ahead and use some AOE damage here just to try and take these guys down, because the longer they last, the more damage they're going to do as well. So you go ahead, just build up energy here. Fortunately, everyone's healed up, so we are in a great position. We're going to try and ability block them again, but doesn't do anything just because they all have the defense up. So go ahead, add the special speed up. Falcon's really huge for that, just giving us an extra turn above them. And once again, Shuri clutch with the special defense up here, just to protect our team, getting it ready for another burst. Go ahead, Falcon now. Beautiful. I love his abilities. Finishes off Killmonger now. Now we're left with 4. That does spawn the last 2 characters here, both being Cyclops as well as another Luke Cage. So, obviously here in this situation now, we do want to take down both Cyclops as well as Iron Fist, just because they do more damage than everybody else. And again, we've got to bide our time once again and build up our energy for our power armor combo. So once again, I'm going to use Falcon to speed up. Unfortunately, Luke Cage does have the taunt, so we don't have a choice to attack him. Their Shuri does keep them in the game, which is why it's so hard, but that's why it's essential that this power armor team has those buffs I told you guys about, especially Rescue and Ironheart, especially Ironheart's T4s, right? Really providing that extra resistance armor boost. So fortunately, we were able to survive Iron Fist's ultimate there. Really helps in us because of the fact that now he gets an offense down. And our War Machine is looking in pretty bad shape here. But once again, you guys, Rescue here comes in with this special barrier. Absolutely love it. Just bypasses all the HP, giving us an extra cushion of defense, right? So once again, we're going to go ahead and use Ironheart special just to try and block them. Unfortunately, it didn't work because, again, them having 2 Luke Cages as well as a Shuri, they're getting a boatload of defense up, unfortunately. And with my team being a little lower power, the damage is not as great as some other teams seen. But like I said, this is definitely a team that's feasible. It's just going to take a little bit of luck, and I want to show you guys how much you can try to invest in, right? So once again, we're going to start the combo, you guys. We activate the offense up here. Unfortunately, because of how our guys are faring right now, we don't really have a chance here to wait for Ironheart's ultimate. We're going to go ahead. We got to do what we can for damage here, especially since we have the offense up. So we're going to go ahead now, use War Machine here and activate his damage here. We still have another turn of offense up, so we'll wait. But it's really judgment based, right, you guys? Don't try to wait for their defense up to go down, and then once it's down, we can go ahead and use our burst. Fortunately for us, the offense does last for 2 turns, and we still have it on both War Machine as well as Falcon, so we'll go ahead and use it there. And unfortunately, they still have the defense up, so I'm not going to use War Machine's ultimate there. I may have just messed up. I should have probably waited a little bit for Rescue to use her ultimate, but that's quite alright because now we can activate Ironheart's ultimate here to apply the defense down on their team, which is, you know, better than nothing for us. We're gonna do a little bit extra damage. But as you can see, this this last wave here is gonna be quite a pickle, just because they have 2 Luke Cages. They have an Iron Fist that can heal the Luke Cages. They have Shuri that can heal. Unfortunately, and then right there, Iron Fist just took out our Rescue, so unfortunately that's too bad. But that's okay because we do have their Psylocke, Shuri, and Cyclops quite weak right now. So we just need one more AoE burst. We can take out at least 3 of those guys. So that's what we gotta wait for, you guys. So once again, Falcon is so clutch with his special. He's able to apply so much extra speed up on our team and give us the edge over them, and that takes out both Cyclops as well as their Shuri finally. So when we get off this taunt, we do want to go ahead and finish off their Psylocke, and then at that point it's going to be pretty smooth sailing, just because 2 Luke Cages don't really do a lot of damage, and really at that point it's going to be just Iron Fist. So at this point it's really just kind of waiting out the taunts, being careful, making sure we have the defense up thanks to Shuri. And we're almost there. Beautiful. Now that we got War Machine's ultimate here ready to go, we're going to go ahead and use that now to finish off Psylocke. And at this point, you guys, it's pretty much a good game. When you get to this stage with these last 3, it's going to be totally fine. What you want to do is the same thing, right? Go ahead, activate Ironheart's ultimate to apply the defense down for 2 turns, which is beautiful. We got Shuri's ultimate, her heal block basic, and really it's gonna be smooth sailing here. Take out Iron Fist, and then both the Luke Cages are gonna be freebies. So unfortunately wasn't able to 3-star this on video, but you guys can see the overall strategy, how close I was. It's gonna take a little bit of luck, but definitely possible with this team power, especially this combination of a power armor team, because of their synergy together, because of the fact that they apply all these benefits together, and Shuri just putting them over the top with the defense up and energy, and the fact that she can actually provide that supplementary healing. So really huge, you guys. I am bringing this team into the next 2 nodes as well, but now you guys can see the overall strategy. Once again, shout out to Az, because I wouldn't have been able to determine which team I was actually gonna focus on utilizing a supernatural team, but the synergy, the amount of investing you have to do just for these guys is a lot better. So I would say this is probably going to be a lower power team compared to the supernaturals. I think in one of his videos he used like an 80k Ghost Rider, but he also redid it with the power armor team, so that was really nice of him to kind of do it on a different with a different strategy. So there you guys have it. That essentially is the unlocking here of 3-7 here with at 2 stars. As you can see, only one of my characters fell here, but that's utilizing Ironheart, Rescue, Shuri, Falcon, and last but not least War Machine here. So really great combination, like I said, you guys. Definitely it's going to give more respect to the power armor team, so I'm glad Scopely was able to kind of force our hand a little bit. But there you guys have it, the 2 stars unlocked right there. I'm going to plan to bring this team into the next 2 nodes as well, but hope this was able to give you guys some insight in terms of the overall strategy, what you can expect, especially if you're going to plan to use a similar team. You can definitely tell that you don't need a 300k team. You're going to utilize this. So there you guys have it. Hope you enjoyed this video as always, and I'll see you in the next one.